Good day. I'm Marvelette.
And I'm the Silver Bullet.
Your instructors
and hosts for Superhero 101. Onward we go into another lesson from the Black Whip.
Hammond's plan worked, and Vic Gordon is placed in jail.
Worried that Vic may win his trial, Hammond sets up his men to break into the jail and lynch Vic.
The Black Whip follows one of the outlaws to a hideout to recover the money and save Vic.
On the way back, the Black Whip is knocked from her horse and one of the outlaws is moving in for the kill. Let's make a turn as we go into Chapter 4,
Detour of Death.
They blew the safe. Get back in there. Marshal, the thieves are getting away.
What's this all about?
We heard an explosion, and we caught Gordon here trying to run away.
I was after the men who blew that safe.
Let's get this straight. I was knocked on the head. $10,000 was taken from the vault. You were supposed to come back here and guard that money. Now, why didn't you?
I was following a clue. I got a telephone call from a man who said he had information about the leader of the outlaws.
Can you prove that?
Yes, I have witnesses. Miss Meredith and 10 Point Jackson were there when the call came.
They didn't hear the other end of that conversation. That phone call could have been part of your alibi, and the man who made it could be on his way to the border right now with the money.
That's right.
Sure he could.
Gordon, one of the men that attacked you?
Oh, I don't know. They sneaked up behind me, told me not to turn around, and hit me on the head.
Oh, one of them spoke to you, eh? Could it have been Gordon's voice?
Well, as a matter of fact, I thought it was Gordon. Thought it was sort of a joke.
I had the money in my hand this afternoon. If I wanted to steal it, I wouldn't have brought it back here.
That's just what a smart crook would do. You thought that was the best way for you to get away with it. I tell you,
Better save that for your trial, Gordon. You're under arrest. Come on. Good morning, Miss Meredith.
Good morning. May I speak with Mr. Gordon alone?
Well, I reckon it's legal for the press to interview a prisoner. I'll be right outside.
Vic, there must be some way to clear you of this ridiculous charge.
It may be ridiculous, Barbara, but the evidence is all against me.
But you could clear up everything by explaining that you're a government agent.
If I did that, my usefulness would be over.
If there were only some way we could prove that you were led into a trap by that mysterious telephone call.
The Black Whip helped me escape from that trap. Maybe he'd back my story if he'd read it in your paper.
I'll print it at once.
Sure glad you came, Miss Barbara. Yep, there's a heap of trouble brewing.
What's the matter, 10 Point?
Well, there's a bunch of men down at the saloon organizing to break into the jail and get Vic Gordon.
We've got to do something to stop them.
No, too many of them, and they ain't aiming to be stopped by anyone.
The return of that money could stop them. It's a slim chance. But I'm going to ride out on the trail where I lost track of the bandits last night. I may find a clue that will lead me to them.
Now, look, Miss Barbara, you hadn't ought to go get mixed up in this.
We can't take chances on Gordon coming to trial. Railway attorneys will defend him and probably get him off, so I had Wagner bring in some of his men to take care of him.
I wish I could help him.
No, you better get out of town. You're too well known around here.
What about the reward money?
Well, have Harris take it to Capital City for safekeeping until this thing blows over.
There's only one way to deal with crooks like Gordon, and it's up to us to do it.
That's right, son. That's right.
He got us to donate our money for the reward, and then stole it. Well, are we going to stand by and let him get away with that?
No, we ain't. We'll teach these outlaws a lesson. Well, it's about time something was done.
Right.
Wagner and his men will take care of that Gordon, all right.
Wanger's men are going to take Gordon out of jail.
Looks like we'll have no more trouble with him. What do we do next?
The boss wants you to take the reward money over to Capital City right away.
Right.
Well, here it is. I'll be on my way.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. The action is just getting started.
Here at Superhero 101.
Welcome to the Toys Time Forgot.
Thanks for stopping. Hope to see you again soon.
Thank you.
We want the prisoner. Open that door.
Take it easy, man. Gordon deserves a fair trial. Looks like this bunch means business, Vic.
Come on, batter down the door. Come on. There you are. Come on, give it to him. Put some weight on her now. Attaboy. Hit him. You've got to listen. Stop. You've got to listen to me. You're going against all law and order. Whatever the charges are against this man, he deserves a fair trial. We'll give him what he deserves, Hammond. And it'll be a warning to all crooks to keep out of this territory. Bring him along, men.
You're making a big mistake, man.
You got about 1 minute left to say where you hid that money you stole.
I told you I didn't steal it.
Oh, yeah? Black whip.
What does it say? Here's the stolen money and one of the men who took it. He can probably tell you who is behind him and his gang. And it's signed the Black Whip.
The Black Whip is right. This man is one of the bunch that attacked my wagon train in Eagle Pass.
What?
Yes. Come on. We'll take care of him right now.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Here, take it easy. We've had enough mob rule around here for one day.
He's right. I told you men you were making a mistake. Now let's not make another. We'll turn this man over to the marshal.
I'm with you there.
I guess that's the ticket.
Bring him along.
Black Whip captures bandit. Vic Gordon cleared of robbery charges. In a spectacular manner, the Black Whip recovered a $10,000 citizens fund and captured the bandit who stole it. What worries me, Marshal, is the story that Barbara printed. It says that on Friday you're taking Harris to Capital City, where he'll be tried by a federal judge.
Well, that's the truth. What's wrong about it?
We're pretty sure that Harris belongs to the organized gang that's trying to keep Idaho from becoming a state.
And now that they know your plans, they'll try to rescue Harris when you leave town with him.
Well, very likely. But I'll probably take along a deputy.
That won't help much if they attack in force. The best way would be to throw them completely off the track.
You got some kind of an idea?
Yes. Deputize me and turn Harris over to me tonight. I'll get him to the Glenville relay station and catch the Capital City stagecoach tomorrow morning. In the meantime, don't let anybody talk to him.
That sounds like a good scheme. I stay here in town. Everybody will think the prisoner's still here in jail. All right, I'll do it. Now fix you up some papers to take along.
Good. I'll pick them up tonight when I take Harris out. Come on, Barbara.
This is sort of coming down in the world, isn't it?
What is?
I mean, for a federal undercover agent to be deputized by a small-town marshal.
I hadn't thought of that. But I can't very well tell them who I am till after the election for statehood.
Hey, Marshal.
Yeah?
Will you do something for me?
That all depends.
I won't be needing this watch where I'm going. That's all I got left to send my wife. Will you ship it to her by express?
All right. What's her address?
Mrs. Ed Harris, Laramie, Wyoming.
Mrs. Ed Harris, Laramie, Wyoming. When did the marshal bring this in?
Just before we closed last night. He said Harris wanted it sent by express.
There's something funny about this.
What's funny about Harris sending something to his wife?
Just this. Harris hasn't got a wife, never had one. He must be trying to send a message to us from jail.
I don't see why. He knows we'll never let the marshal get to Capital City with him. His watch and chain. Is that all that's in there?
Yes. Now, what was he up to? Oh, why, of course. They're sneaking me out of jail tonight to catch the Capital City stage at the Glenville relay station in the morning.
They've crossed us up.
Not yet, they haven't. That stage doesn't leave the relay station for an hour. You and your men can overtake it if you ride fast.
I'll make it.
City Herald.
10 Point, you'll have to go to press without me. I just saw Baxter and his men heading for the stage road. I'm afraid they found out about Harris.
Then you'd better stay away from there, Miss Barbara. Miss Barbara. All right, don't listen to me. But you'll get into some serious trouble. And it's mighty hard on my nerves, I can tell you.
Stay tuned for more excitement.
And don't even think of changing this channel.
Welcome to the Toys Time Forgot.
Thanks for stopping. Hope to see you again soon.
Thank you.
today's lesson. If you do happen to fall off your horse,
make sure you find a way to use that to your advantage by capturing your enemies. That's the bell.
thanks for coming. And remember, you are all heroes to me. Goodbye. Can't get enough of Superhero 101?
Find us online at www.superhero101.us.